What is up, everybody? Oh, ugh. Damn, you already got the chat popping, boys. Damn, I gotta catch up before I even start. I'm just kidding. What's up, Paul? What's up, Neek Patel? Yoda in the building. What's up, Yoda? Um, we got the Apex. Yeah, baby, Apex tonight. As you guys can see, 80% off on Apex. Make sure you guys smash the code red in Apex or click the link. They actually, out of all the prop firms that we're affiliate with, they're the ones that gave us the most giveaways. So they're definitely they definitely enjoy giving back to the community. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Jay, what's up? Thank you, sir. Thank you for the like and subscribes. Share everywhere: X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. That was X. You already said that. TikTok. Share it on your Venmo. Share it on your Venmo's a pay. I fucked that all up. Share it with your mommies, your daddies, your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your second cousins removed. Those one cousins you grew up with that you did something a little strange you probably shouldn't have. All of them. Share it with all of them. Jamal, what is going on? Good morning from Florida. That's what I normally say. I don't know where you're from, but my homie in jail. Nah, order rejected. Free our boy, order rejected, homie. And P. Diddy. Because we still don't know what he did wrong. Except for had freaking awesome parties. You know what I mean? I don't really know what he did wrong. He could have did something wrong and I'd just be I'm wilding out. What up, Red? I grabbed 2 aquas using code Red. That's what if I need to get a buzzard so I can hit it and lights flash and confetti fucking throws everywhere. Just for you, Joe. And thank you for grabbing aqua. But did you guys see? I don't want to talk too much about aqua because tonight's Apex night, right? Apex has put us on. Apex has put us on. I'm just gonna click a button because I haven't traded all night and I gotta get in there and click a button. I don't even know if it's right. I didn't do any. That right there was like no technical analysis. I just clicked it. I don't know what we're doing, where we're going. Actually, that was very dumb. I'm just gonna close it out. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Aqua Futures. Real quick. I just put this out there before we start talking about Apex. Aqua Futures got instant funding accounts they released today. I think they're only like, oh man, we gotta check it out real quick. I don't even know how they work, but we about to find out. Aqua Futures. Why I keep saying Aqua Funded? Aqua Futures released a Instant Pro, baby. How much is it? So it'd be $199 with my code. If you did a 25k, it'd be $119 with my code. And let's look and see what the deal is. Okay. So profit target, none. You don't have to hit nothing. You just make money and take money. Maximum position size, 1 contract. That's because you don't have no profit target and they don't want you to take too much money. Daily loss limit, none. Maximum drawdown, 1,000. That's fine. You're already funded and you're only using 1 contract, so be smart. You know what I mean? Trailing drawdown, of course. Reward time frame on demand. Wait a minute. Does on demand mean just whenever? If there's no profit target, your reward time frame means usually it means like 5 trading days, 3 trading days on demand. So this is like getting a take profit trader or like a trade day funded and already having the buffer. No freaking way. We about to buy one of these tonight. We might change tonight to Aqua Future night. No, I'm just kidding. It's Apex night, but tomorrow night we're gonna do something with this here. Reset fees not applicable. Obviously, you can't reset it. You just have to buy another one. Activation fee none because you're already activated. Micro scaling, yes. We got to see what the micro scaling rules are. If it's 1 contract though, how is there micro scaling? Wouldn't you just be 1 contract? Consistency. All right, your most profitable trading day must not exceed 15% of your total profit evaluation or rewards. So that part doesn't make a lot of sense to me, just because of the fact that why would you have consistency if there's no trade days? We gotta look into this, boys. We gotta look into this. Let's go to. They probably haven't updated this yet, because I seen they just released this today. Let's see, funding trading parameters. Do they have it listed in here? So they have the beginners account, standard accounts. Okay, so they don't have it in that one. You work on forklift? No, I don't work on a forklift. What makes you think that, Bowser? I work at State Farm. Like a good neighbor. Red Candles was there. Mario. What's up, Mario? Is this a new prop firm? No, this is Aqua Futures, but they just came out with an instant funded account for like $119. No minimum trading days to take a payout, no buffer to take a payout. But they have other rules as far as in like small contract size. It says something about consistency. I wonder if it means like if I make $1,000 today, then I can't make more. I have to be within 15% of that the next day to get a payout. I wonder if that's how they're doing it. They're doing it to where like your first payout day, you can't make more than 15% of that moving forward, because they want to keep a consistency. They don't want to go broke, right? 15 is low. 15's low, order rejected, but look at what they're offering, right? 15%, like say if I get one, I make $1,000 right now. Okay. What would 15% of that be? 150. So next day I make 150. Next day I make 150. Must be 7 trading days, bro. Where does it say that at? That's what I'm looking for. This is new. Instant funded accounts. Here we go. All right. So 1 mini. Is that the right one though? That's not the right one. This is instant funded, because look, they got instant right here. That's instant funded. We're talking about instant pro. That's different. I think that's different. Yeah, it's different, because this one has daily loss. This one has a higher max drawdown. This one's end of day with. That's actually pretty good, honestly. Let's see. And this one's 20%. Okay. So yeah, these are different. These aren't the same. So with the instant funded, you're instantly funded up to 100,000 right away. Your trailing drawdown, first drawdown, risk of 2%, maximum 7 days, required for reward, right? I'm not sure. Does this so maybe this applies to the Instant Pro as well? Maybe you're right. Maybe this does apply to the Instant Pro. I don't see where. All right, let's look. So their scaling rule is so max 1 mini. Okay, so the scaling rule is once when you hit 1,000 you can use 2 minis. Once when you hit 2,000 you use 3 minis. Okay. I wish they would say if this applies to the Instant Pro as well. It doesn't really tell you. Instant Pro. Instant Pro accounts. Here we go. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is Instant Pro. All right. So 1 mini, no daily loss, 1,000 drawdown, intraday trailing, 2% hard breach. Your trailing max drawdown. We already know what that is. What is a wave stop? Floating loss limit. Wave stop is built-in risk safeguard that limits your maximum open floating loss at any given time. If your unrealized reaches the 2%, your account balance would be, your account will be breached. But I mean, that's kind of the same thing as a trailing drawdown, right? It's like, that's exactly the same. This ensures the trader maintains control, responsible risk while trading still open. Not just this makes sure that the trader is fusing. This makes sure you don't lose money. Let's be real. That's what it makes sure of. It makes sure that the prop firm is protecting their capital. Try to make it seem like it's for my benefit. Rewards are available on demand. Provide all other requirements below are met. Okay, so this is what the on-demand thing. This is what I want to see. So 25K would be 750 cap minimum reward request. So at least of 250 up to 750. 7 minimum win days required per reward. Okay. Win days do not need to be consecutive. Okay. Each winning day. So if it's for a 25, it's only $75 for a win day. That's it. And then for 50K, it's 100. I would probably do the 50K just because it's $1,500 payout and only $100 on that. If you did the 100K, it's 3,000 payout, but those ones are kind of expensive. I would start with the 25, try to get that 750, and then scale up to the 100K. I think that's what I'll probably do. 15% consistency rule. Your largest profitable day must not exceed 15% of your total profit for the cycle. Okay, so let's do the math. Let's do that. So 17. That's how you do the math on that. If it was 7 trading days and the max you can get is 750, so that's roughly around what, about $105. Let's do the math. Let me get a calculator. So first off, 750 times 12%. All right, so that's $90. So $90 times 7 is 630. Am I doing the math right on this, guys? So basically you would want to target like, no, you couldn't target $90 because then it's yeah, you could for 25K. So you would just target $90 a day for 7 days and you would get 630. And then, so it would actually take you 10 days to get a full 750 from a 15% payout, right? Am I right on that? I might be wrong on that. I might be doing the math wrong on that, but maybe just say just go for 100, right? Just go for $100 a day for the 7 days. Pull out what you can. All right. Must record at least 6%. Must record at least 6% profit. I'm gonna have to ask about this. Let me ask about this. Let me ask my dude. Actually, I'll do. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, since tomorrow's Aqua Futures anyways, I'm gonna do a call with with this guy right here, Kyle. I'm gonna do a call with him and see, and for him to give me the exact breakdown of all this. That way, tomorrow night when we have an Aqua Futures tonight, I'll be able to go over all this in more details. But yeah, I saw that was new, so I was like, hell yeah. I should have stayed in that short though, even though it was off the whim. We still have to chart. Too many rules, Texas Ranger? Yeah. Well, here, before I get you, Texas Ranger, let me check. How's it going? Red in chat. It's going good. Impulse. What's up, brother? I'm Florida certified. Yeah. I mean, I'm Florida certified too. Ask them streets. 15 is low. Yeah, it is low. You gotta understand, if you have a straight to funded account for less than $120 with no profit target to reach, you gotta have some rules. I mean, or your prop firm is gonna go under quick. I mean, that's duh. You know what I mean? Must be 7 trading days. Yep, and Harris, you were right. It says must be 7 trading days. You are right. This one is different. We both were right. It was different, but it was still 7 trading days. Too many rules. Yeah, well, no, not really. It's not a lot of rules. It's consistency. It's don't go past the drawdown. It's 7 winning trading days of $75, the lowest I've seen in any of them. And what was the other rule? That was pretty much, those are pretty basic rules, Texas Ranger. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a lot steeper than most prop firms, but you can't compare those rules to a prop firm that makes you pay $100-something to get the e-valve, or $50 for the e-valve, or whatever the price is, and then after you pass it, then you pay $100-something to activate the account. After hitting a profit target, then you have to get your funded, then you have to hit the profit target on that, then you have to get more. I mean, that kind of sounds like a lot of rules too, don't it? This is like you're skipping those rules and going straight to the chase, and then you're just adding other rules. And they're not even really adding other rules, they're just making the other rules a little more steeper, because most of them have consistency, maximum, however many trade days it needs, and all that stuff too. Algo Dan said, hiya. What up, Algo Dan? Oh, and I'm going to tell you guys on the shorts, you guys that are on the shorts feed, jump over to the horizontal. It's getting kind of dicey trying to read both chats at the same time, so I'm just going to focus on the horizontal. So if you guys that are on the shorts, if you like the stream and you want to see more of my screen and stuff like that, just jump over to the horizontal, and if you want to chat, throw it in there and I'll chat with you guys. It just makes it easier. Order rejected. All right, Florida forklift. Oh, I thought you said you were Florida certified. I'm like, I don't know you out here on these streets. You know what I mean? But, no, I'm just kidding. All right, yep, true. They need to make sure we won't make it. Yeah, Texas Ranger. That's the thing. Is like, you got to pick your battles. If either you want to get straight in the mix and be like, okay, in 7 days I'm going to get paid if I complete these rules. Or you want to say, I'd rather have less rules, it be a longer time frame, you go through the e-valve, like possibly not even get to the funded. I don't know. I'm still going the funded route. I mean, I'm not saying that. I just thought it was cool that they came out with an instant pro. I haven't really got any instant funded accounts. I've only done evaluation accounts. And it's not for the fact that I wouldn't like to skip the evaluation. It's just more of the fact that, like, I'm still learning, and I feel like if I can't pass the evaluations, then I don't have no business being on the fundeds, right? And I don't want to spend the money for a funded if I can't. I'd rather spend less money on evaluations, get to the point where I'm passing almost, most of them, and then that way now I feel comfortable. At that point, I might start buying some instant fundeds if I start doing it. But anyways, yeah, very true. They didn't make sure it won't happen. Okay. So we got caught up with everything. So tonight our sponsors is Apex, guys. We will be having a Apex giveaway account of any size you guys want. So if you win, you get to pick whatever one you want. Doing the flea flicking strategy tonight. So far, so good. What is that? Is that just take the bottom, take the top? Bottom, top. Bottom, top. Yeah. I came in and instantly shorted, but I was like, nah. I didn't even look. We gotta do some charting real quick. And I also was asked to go over in Discord. I was asked to go over my trade. So let's do that. But I believe we need to do that on trade day because that's where I'm all charted up on. So let's do that. And for you guys that were on the live last night, do you not remember? I wish I would have listened to my own advice, and I didn't, right? I tricked myself out last night. Remember I had this box right here? I don't know if you guys remember this. But I was so right. I had right here these two gaps, this gap and this gap, right? I had that box right there, and I said I was going to take the short when it came back and failed this box. And right here I was talking about it. I was like, I should have taken the short and taken it down to POC. Look, it came down, and I would have put my stop loss above this. It came down, boom, came straight on down, popped off the value area, came right on down to POC. Did exactly what I thought it was going to do, man, and I didn't even take it. Don't you hate that when you have like a good trade idea and then you trick yourself out of it, and your trade idea ends up playing out? You should have went with your gut feeling. All right, so I had somebody tell me they wanted me to go over my trades, so we will go over it. Trades that I took today. I'm not gonna lie, I was done trading at like 9:40. So these are the trades that I took. I took 2 trades. And these are the trades that I always tell you. We drew out these value areas the night before on stream. I think I was on the 1 minute at the time. Chart. I need you not to play hide and go seek with me right now. I'm trying to live stream. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess my value areas are gone now, but I can still show you guys. All right, so I took this trade, which was basically when it came up out of POC, and then it retested POC. I took that long all the way up to the value area, which I believe was like right here, and then I got out. It kept pump. It came back down and retested the value area high. I got in the long again, and then somewhere up here I got out. I put it in the Discord as well. So really, that was the 2 trades. I mean, the 2 trades was literally me just taking the long off of the pivots that I draw every night on my charts. I was up 557 on this one and 400 on the other one. Let me see if I can just show you guys really quickly where it's at. So yeah, so these 2 trades, right off POC, I drew the line so you could see bounce, go. It came up, it bounced, I took it, and then off of the value area high right here, I got out right here. It came, it bounced, just like this line, just like the draw line right here. I took it, got it, and I think my actual trade was right here. So that was the bounce off the, as you can see, it came down and it bounced off of the POC. I got in right there, and then my target was hit. See, order canceled, target hit, shows you where the target was hit, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we did. Also, for you guys that are doing the contest, whatever you're doing for your logo, use the color schematics out of this. So basically, I changed up the rules a little bit. Pick white, pick a gray, off of anything off this palette. Pick a black, right, and pick 2 reds out of here. So, and then make your little color palette and use that to do your logo. Okay, let's get back. Let's get off trade day. I'm close to passing that trade day, and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm probably not going to trade it during Asia. This account is one of my Aqua Futures accounts that's kind of barely hanging on, so I'm going to trade this tonight, because if it blows, then it's whatever. I don't care. All right, so I went over. I know somebody asked me to go over the trade ideas, what I did during New York. That's it. I made those 2 trades. I hit my daily hits, and I was done. As far as charting for tonight, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of moving tonight, huh? All right, I'm excited to get in some trades. Let me chart real quick, and then I'll catch up with your guys's. All right. So, and I was wrong on the daily, right? I was wrong on the daily here. I thought this was going to end up being a doji candle. It still was bullish. So I'm expecting this to be a doji candle, right? It very well could still be bullish. I don't know, but I've been wanting to see something like this coming soon. This was also another trade idea out of New York. Had I not already hit like my hits and I didn't really want to make any more trades, was whenever the daily came out of this external range that I drew out from the previous day, which are these blue lines, it came out and retested. That was a long as well, and as you can see, that long really played out. That was a big long. So we can go ahead and get rid of the drawlings. So let me remove drawlings. Okay, and we're going to chart like we always do. First things first, let's grab these external ranges. I'm trying to do this quickly. You guys probably see me do this enough to where you already know how to chart my style better than I do. There's our internal range. This internal range we don't need a mark because we're already trading through it, which normally you don't unless there's like a gap. And then right here, external range. Okay, so we have our external, internal, and external. Okay. As I always say, I always want to see candles at least retrace to that 0.36 like here, or 50% of it. So because we're not there yet, I will go ahead and draw that on there. So just from the body. Just from the body. Don't need to be that far out, just like right here somewhere. Okay. So I want to see at least retrace to this line or this one. All right, so there's that. We got, let me lock these down. Got that locked, got that locked, got that locked. Okay. Now let's get to our 4 hour. Do we have any gaps? We do. We have this nice gap right here. I'm not going to mark out the gap just because we already have these retracement levels here. But what I will do is I will make a little box at the top right here, just where the gap right there. And I will just use that as kind of like a demand zone, right? And I know if it comes down in and starts getting pushed back out, it could be good for a long, because sometimes these 4 hour gaps will act as support. Or, you know, if it passes through this, then I'll get rid of this box and I'll just look for the retracement down to one of these lines. So that's kind of what we'll do there for that. And let's jump over to the 30-minute. Let's get our trend line. Kind of hard to get a trend line with this one. Guess we can come through here. Probably be the best. Probably the best to come right through. There. Let's see. I like that one better, actually. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay, so we got our major trend. And then let's grab the value areas and we will be all set on the charting. All right, from 9:30 to 4. Boom. As you can see, it's a P shape, pointing controls at the top, so we're still looking bullish. Bullish daily candles, bullish pattern. Everything's pretty much lining bullish. So probably 4 hour gap right here that's probably going to keep supporting this. So my bias for the day will be bullish. We're actually trading in value area right now. Make sure. Yeah, we are trading in the value area right now. careful. Right at point of control. So this will be interesting. Usually we're not sitting in value area during Asia. And we got our value area low. Lock. 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 Let's get rid of that. Okay. Now we're looking good, looking good. All right, we started to head and shoulders here, but 4-hour fair value is strong, so it doesn't care. We're doing this upside down Bart Simpson. Shout out to my boy Futures 420 in the chat. I don't know if you're in here, but shout out to you for pointing out the Bart Simpson. I don't know if you guys know the Bart Simpson pattern, but my boy Futures 420, man's let's go to the chart art right here. So if you're looking at the chart art, it'll show you that's professional grade candle patterns right there. Okay, so when you see the Bart Simpson doing this down here, it's going up. When you see the Bart Simpson on top, it's coming down. There's a lot more trading secrets in the Discord. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, you need to get in there. Get in there. All right, let me catch up with y'all's chat real quick. We're gonna probably get in a trade. We did come up. We bounced off this 4-hour. We came up. We bounced off a point of control. Came up, bounced off again. Came up, bounced off again. So I'm assuming we want to go up to here. I might jump in with some minis, not minis, micros. And honestly, I'll probably just lower the risk down to the swing low down here. And we're going to just target value area high. Actually, I won't put that there in case we run past it, especially if we hit this external liquidity, then you know it will probably get some jet power right there. All right, and confluence is on the long. We're bouncing off the point of control. Pivots don't work as well during Asia as it does during New York because these pivots are based off of New York's traders. But we did it from there. Also, we have the EMA over the VWAP. We have the old Bart Simpson upside down head pattern, so you know, could be bullish. And overall, the daily's bullish. Every other time frame is bullish, bullish, bullish. It's kind of like a no-brainer, right? All right, now that we're charted and we're in a trade, let's read these chat and catch up with you guys. $15 is low. 15 is low. I don't know. You kind of looked like it for a minute. Maybe the flannel. Oh, forklift. I was like, what are you talking about, Bowser? No, I'm not. And honestly, that wasn't even a flannel. I was wearing a t-shirt, and the guy that edited that for me put a flannel on me, and I was like, I messaged him. I was like, why'd you put a flannel on me? And he was like, oh, you kind of look good in a flannel. And I was like, what are you trying to say, bro? He was like, not like that. And I was like, listen, think I'm cute in a flannel and all. I mean, you know, it's 2025. I'm not judging you. He was like, here's your picture, man. It was, you had to be there type thing. It was kind of funny. All right, so let's see. What's the max payout? So $750 per payout. So every 7 days you can make $750 is what I'm getting out of it. But I'm gonna find more information tomorrow night, and we will go over Aqua Futures again tomorrow night, since tomorrow night is Aqua Futures promo night, and also we are getting we'll have a giveaway for Aqua Futures tomorrow. But tonight's all about Apex. So if you guys have Apex or want Apex, definitely use my link in chat or use code RED. A lot of good things about Apex. Most of the times when you're scrolling through Twitter and you see these big payouts, it's always usually Apex. Also, their accounts are cheap. It's 80% off. They have your first 25K in payout is 100% yours. You can scale your accounts up to 20. You can copy trade. I mean, there's just, they're very reputable. There's a lot of good things about Apex. If you guys haven't tried them, definitely give them a try. And if you guys do use them, then definitely smash our code so that way we can get more giveaways for you guys. And if you guys do trade Apex, the only thing to look out for is just make sure you follow the rules. The rules are pretty common to every other prop firm. The only one that you have to look out for that may be a little different will just be the 30% rule. And that's just, if you're in a trade, don't let it come down more than 30% drawdown on you. That's pretty much it. As long as you can maintain that, then you'll be just fine with Apex. And a little bit later, maybe in like an hour, we'll do the giveaway for them. All right, so trending since New York AM Open is just ridiculous. GC's biggest pullback from 83 to 73. Dang, that's big. Looks like a dump. I'm staying long. Hey, I always have this gut feeling that it's about to dump, okay? I always feel that way. The only time I don't feel that way is like even when it's dumping. No, I lie. Even when it's dumping, I feel like it's still going to drop. I don't know why. When I look at the market, psychologically, I see like, oh my God, it's just going to dump, right? But I've had to learn to just trust the confluences that are showing me otherwise, and I just take it. Regardless of that stomach grinching feeling that's like, it's going to dump on you. I just take it. I take the long. And honestly, most times I take the long, I usually win the trade. So I'm slowly coming out of that mindset. The Bart Simpson came from the old Bitcoin days in 2018. Means low participation and the candles print to the right. Yep. Going to that order block. Yeah, the Bart Simpson thing is just basically just like, this is a volume range that they're just chopping orders up in because there's a lot of interest in this area right here. And then when interest runs out, because markets usually want to try to go up and find buyers higher, then it'll go up. And then it would be the opposite, right? If it pushed out of a range and it found a range that was interested, and then when buyers stop buying it, then it comes back down. So the Bart Simpson pattern does make sense. Just an easy way to look at volume, right? Let's see here. So this should be interesting. Trying to fix this trap trade is in. What's up, Petor? Red candles. How are you doing, neighbor? I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you tonight? We've been having some good weather here in Jacksonville. No rain, nice and sunny. It's not too hot. You think we're finally getting into a little bit of fall weather, or it's probably gonna go right back to being 100 degrees and super cell storms and stuff next week, right? That's usually what happens. Okay, that isn't working. Gold double top dump. Hi there, first time watching you. Finally someone trading Asia. Yes, every night I'm trading Asia, so if you're looking for an Asia streamer, jump in. And we try to give a giveaway every night, and we also try to promote some of the best prop firms around. So if and we also try to help with anything you need help with, or if you just want to be a part of a community, then join the Discord. And yeah, Gold dump or bear trap? I don't know. I mean, I feel like gold needs to have a massive pullout on the monstrous bull run it's had over the past like 2.5 weeks, but at this point it's just like it's just forever gonna go up. So I would not be the one trying to short it, that's for sure. I back tested method where I longed at the top of a 120 point drawdown or something and fixed it. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Do you have FFN account? Do they pay out? Jerry Trade, I do not have a Funded Futures Network account, but I do have, I do think we're affiliated with them, which honestly, I did add this channel too, by the way, guys, that are in the Discord. So if you see two different prop discounts, this prop discount is just like my links, right? So like, say you come to Earn a Trade, right? There's my link. Say you come to Apex, there's my link, there's my code. Like this one is just for that, which I think, yeah, we do have Funded Futures. You can use code RED or use the link. But I added this one right here. So this one under announcements, this is going to be whatever their current promotion is right now, right? So if you want to go, like say you were scrolling through the prop firms and you're like, you know what, I want to get an Aqua Futures. Or yeah, say that you can come up here and check the prop discounts if you want to know what they're running at, and you go, oh, okay, they're running at 60% off right now with code RED. So, and then when this 60% runs out and their new discount comes out, I will remove this and I'll replace it with the new one. So basically, whatever you see here will be up to date. I'm gonna make sure I keep this up to date. So that's why if you guys see two different prop discounts, the one under announcements is current, the one under info, it's just all of the affiliations. But Jerry, I've never used them. There's somebody in our Discord that uses them all the time. Is it Yoda? Yoda, are you the one that uses Funded Future Network? If it is, whoever uses them a lot that's in the chat, let Jerry know if they pay out. I'm sure they pay out or they wouldn't like still be in business, right? Nobody would buy accounts from them. Yep, nice weather, not too humid anymore. Yeah, I'm hoping fall is setting in because I'm getting sick and tired of these 100 degree days. There you go, Jerry. You got Stain down there that said, Stein down there that said they do pay out. Had 2 payouts with them. Yeah, I don't know a lot of people that use them, but the people I do know that uses Funded Future Network seem to love them. So they must be doing something right over there at the Funded Future Network. Hello, Red. I'm new here. Very good content. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, Quinn, you guys are on the Shorts live. It's hard for me to keep up with both chats. I'll try to here and there, but if you guys that want to chat while you're watching the Shorts, jump over to the horizontal because I'm mainly reading that chat. It's going to be a lot easier, and I feel like some of the lives I end up neglecting comments, and I don't want to do that. As a person that watches a lot of live stream trading myself, I hate whenever you put a comment and then like the person never answers and you're just like, damn it, they skipped over my comment on purpose. You know, like you get that feeling. I don't want you guys to feel that way because I would never do that on purpose. So I'm gonna try to really focus on just this one chat. No, I think it's Only Waves. Oh, Only Waves uses them. Yep, you're right. It is. Good promo with a BOGO. Yeah, I don't honestly. What promo do they got? Futures Funded. I could be saying this wrong. Futures Funded Network. Okay, so right now they have 50% off, buy one get one free, no activation fee. So what we're gonna do is we are going to give that a little copy. Shabang. Okay. Close that. Close that. I just wanted to drop it in the Discord. I want to put it under here. Boom. There we go. And let me make sure I put FFN. Well, you guys know. Thank you for letting me know that, Stein, so that way I can update it. He skipped my comment. He hates me. Jay. Yeah, you can't help to feel that way, right? Hi, Red. Just a quick question. How long is MFFU core sim reset offers lasted? So let's look and see. All right, so the resets, due to high demand, the core count sim fun at reset promotion has been extended until October 3rd. So you have until October 3rd, Tech. And if you do that, then, you know, I have a code for them as well. Really, we need to start pushing some My Fun at Futures because I want to get some giveaways from them, man. I know their prop firm is one of the best, but they're kind of on that, like, them and Trade Day. My Fun at Futures and Trade Day is like, until you hit a certain amount of sales, we can't give you giveaways, which is kind of, but, you know, it is what it is. It's business. So what's your TP for this long? So my ideal take profit, I don't have my EpiPen. Hold on. I don't have my EpiPen. You guys know I love my drawing tool. Bang. So ideally, right here. I just didn't put a take profit there because I want to see if it comes past this and then retests. Instead of taking out here and just getting back in, then I will just leave it and let it run, right? And then if it goes past this external range, it'll probably get a nice push up. So if you were wanting to know a precise level, you're looking at 25, 23. 25,023. It's kind of looking like we're gonna start doing this little squeezy squeeze. All right, we're gonna do this little squeeze. Is that what we're doing? Do this little squeeze and then yow, let it rip. I haven't checked the actual volume profile of just the Asia session tonight. So starting right there. So really we got the D shape. So it, I mean, honestly, it could just keep chopping. A lot of times with this D pattern, you just see it chop. Just like the other night whenever we pointed it out at the beginning, right here. You got value area up here, value area here, and then you have this point of control right in the middle. And then it just kind of creates a whole lot of this. Which it might be doing that. It might be. I'm trying to play these pivots, but I don't know how well they work in New York. Usually when I draw these pivots, we're already outside of the range somewhere on the top or the bottom, and we don't really visit it during Asia time, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Bouncing off the golden EMA 58 right now. Yeah, you guys that haven't used Apex, definitely try them out. Receive 100% of your first 25,000 per account, and then 90% after that. So even if you make that full 25K and pass it, it's only a 90% split. Payouts every 8 days. No scaling. No daily drawdown. You can trade on holidays. This is another big one. Cookie, be quiet. This is another big one. No cap on maximum payouts. I see a lot of times people are like, yeah, but after 5,000 they move you to live or whatever, right? So Apex is one that's really good for not having to deal with that. One-step evaluation process. You can pass the evaluation in one run, right? You catch that. You just go long gold right now with max, and you know, boom, already funded. The way gold's been moving. And you can scale up to 20 accounts. When I first started in the prop game, I was wary of these guys just because I had seen people posting things about like payout denials. As I got a little bit more knowledgeable in the prop firm space, I realized that those people that were posting that just were the ones that don't know how to follow rules, broke the rules, and then now they're upset that they broke the rules and they wanted their payout, so they're just trying to, you know, they're trying to whine. That's pretty much it. How was your guys' trade day today? Did you guys end up green on? I know Monday is a hard day for some people. Margaret Vision said, I was just about to say that. Why your account is not 300K? I've always traded with the 50K accounts. I haven't really traded with the looks like we're getting ready to come bounce off the VWAP. I haven't really traded with. I have tried a 150K account with Apex, and I blew that crap because apparently I thought I had more drawdown than I did, and I've never traded that high of contract size. I was in there for like 10 minis, and it's exhilarating. It's pretty exciting when you got 10 minis on it. It's nice, but I wasn't ready for that jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I was not ready for that. So I'm gonna go back to the 50K accounts on Apex. I'm grabbing 2 accounts. I'm gonna grab 2 accounts tonight, and I'm gonna start trading tomorrow. I'm gonna start trading on my Apex accounts, and I'm gonna copy trade them, and I'm gonna try to get them both passed. And then I'm going to get the fundos, and then I'm going to trade for the 8 days and get the payouts. Easy as that, right? Can't be that hard. Okay, thank you, Red. You are welcome. What's your TP for the long? We already went over it. It's up here somewhere. We've been kind of coming up. We bounced off of that, came back into it, bounced off of it again. That'd have been another good trade right there. So like these are the trades that I normally take when you're coming up through, and then you get the retest. I take that long, right? I normally take it all the way up to, now this is during the New York session. Typically a New York session, once when it bounced off this, it's going for value area high. It may come up and do like this a little bit, you know, or whatever, but it normally doesn't chop on it this long. However, this is Asia, so it may take it a couple of tries to get up there, but it's going to get up there. All indications are leading bullish. So like so my trade ideas for the night obviously is long the value area, let it run. If it passes, if it starts rejecting, I'll get out. And then my next trade idea once when that plays out is if we start rejecting and we come down and we make a new, like, you know, making lower highs, lower lows, then I'll short it back down to POC. Also, if we end up breaking through, if we come in this box and come back out, I'll long again. If we come in this box and break down past it, then I'm probably going to go with heavy size on a short down to here. So those are my trade ideas for tonight. Now, hopefully the market will give it to us. And by request from someone in the Discord, I don't know if you're in here, but they were requesting that the trades that I take during New York, what is my thought process? So when we were in New York, hold on, I'll tell you. So I trade on the 3-minute, right? So New York opened right here somewhere, right? Yeah, New York opened, right? So I was waiting for New York to open. New York opened, okay? And then it retested. So what I was looking for was New York started to open and it started to push with violence right after we retested off the POC, which is this red candle. Imagine POC was right, I believe it was right here, like literally lined up with the bottom of this, okay? So I was watching this play out. I saw the retest. I was waiting for it to push up to get in the trade. I saw New York open and immediately start pushing up. I got in the trade like right there, okay? When I got in that trade right there, I got into it because I was FOMOing, for one. For two, that was my trade idea and I didn't want to miss out on the move. And I literally put my stop loss, I think, like right there, in case I was wrong, right? Which is risky on New York because it can just do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then pop, right? Because it does that a lot during New York. But that's why I only went in with 1 mini. So I went in with 1 mini and then it started to pump. Okay, it hit the value area high. As soon as I saw it hit that and it started creating resistance, I got out of the trade. And then we retested, we came up, and then once we retested off of value area high, that was the same thing. Is I kind of watched the way that price movement was going, price action. And when I see, like, especially whenever I'm going to get in a long, when I see this red candle, it comes and bounces perfectly off of one of my pivots and creates this like doji. And then this candle comes down. Then what I do normally with those is when this candle right here was opening and I like to see it wick this body. And then as soon as it came back and flipped white, that's when I got in the trade to go back up. And once again, just stop loss right there. Which, little secret if you guys are on Project X, because I hear a lot of people talking about the slippage. If you put your stop loss right on the line, then you actually get a better fill if you get stopped out than if you do it right below. Because if you do it right below, then what ends up happening is everybody and their mother put it right below it, right? So you have so many orders built up right here. The spread, as soon as it hits, the spread's gonna like, wow, you know, that big wick, and it can fill you further down than what your actual stop loss is at. So it will actually just make the loss worse. It's a little tad bit for you right there. I need this thing to move. Come on, Asia, pump it. Indian Burn said, I'm short. Indian Burn. Somebody tell Indian Burn he's muted. Tired of him short when I'm longing and longing when I'm shorting, and I'm just kidding, Indian Burn. Let's see. Peter, 1K profits today. Let's go. And what prop firm are you using? Or are you using personal accounts? Oh my God, I fixed it. All right, clicked buy instead of sell. There you go, Ari. Especially if you got in down here off of VWAP, and you got a little bit of a better fill than I did. I am playing with micros though, so for me it wasn't that big of a worry. I was up 2,200 on an eval, burned 800 of it trying to short the top. Yeah, that's why I make most of my mistakes too, trying to short the top. I try to long the bottoms and it works out way more than if I try to short the top. Ari, I got flea flicked that time. Flea flickered. How do I put that on the chart? God first, how do you put what on the chart? Which one? What indication are you looking for? And I can answer that question for you. If it gets that far, NQ should bounce 83 back to highs. Maybe, Nate. Maybe. Don't push the maybe, baby. Do you order filled? Order rejected. Order rejected. You gotta change your name to order filled, so that way whenever I go to answer your questions, I can go order filled. Do you like Bullinox 50Ks? Yes, I do like Bullinox 50Ks. My last payout was from a Bullinox 50K, actually. And it's right here in the payout sections. My last payout was from a Bullinox 50K, $1,050. So I do like Bullinox. What I like about Bullinox is that they like rarely deny payouts. Because I'm pretty sure I micro scalped my ass off on that account and I still got a payout. So if they wanted to deny that payout, they probably could have, but they didn't. I mean, there was a lot of my trades that probably were open for like 3 seconds at a time. Okay, so, and I also have a code for them, order rejected. So if you end up buying some Bullinox, use my code. But right now, I think it's better to get Apex accounts order rejected. Bullinox and Apex are very similar, except for Apex has a couple of things going for them that Bullinox doesn't have. But I think their pricing's better right now. I think they have better pricing right now. I could be wrong, but last time I checked, I think Bullinox was a little bit more with their discount right now. I think they only have like a 70% or something. Jay, isn't Bullinox and Apex similar? Yes, they are very similar. The only difference is, the only reason why I say Apex has a little bit better things than Bullinox is you can scale up to 20. You get to keep up to your first 25K, right? So you got more accounts you can have. With Bullinox, you can pass 3 accounts, have 3 master accounts, and then you have to pass the next one by one, right? Like you have to get payouts on those 3 or get them the buffer, and then you can initiate the other one, and then you can initiate the other one all the way up to 11, which is only half of what you can get with Apex, and you don't have to go through that whole process. Also with Apex, you only have to trade for 8 days to get a payout versus trading 10 days to get a payout. So yeah. So that's why I think Apex have a little bit better of a niche over them. But the one thing that I like about Bullinox over Apex, I would say, is I can use Project X. Which you guys know me, that's a biggie. That's a big one. Love it. Just got 2 more Bullinox. Let's go, Corey. Hopefully you use code RED. A mini. Let's see. I can't stomach minis anymore unless it's an E-valve. Yeah, Johnny, the more that I've been using micros, because I've always just traded with minis. I never really did the micro thing. But now that I've been trading with micros, I love it. I love being able to like imagine you're in this chop right here, right? And let's say you went long right here. And you just threw 1 mini in. And it went all the way down here. And then you threw another micro in it. And then it came all the way up here and then retraced down here. And you threw another micro in it. And then it come all the way up here and retraced down here and you threw another micro. You know what I'm saying? Like every time it dips, you just buy the dip, come down and throw another micro in it. You'd be in some good profits right there. It's almost like you just like when it's consolidating like this, which market consolidates more than it expands, right? So It's almost like you could come up with a little strategy there to where you can better your odds of winning more if you use micros. Whereas in a mini, you can't do that, because then if it goes a little bit against your favor, then obviously you're just gonna, blow the account. Unless you're on like a really big account size, like a 300k. I can't stomach minis anymore. Kiko Trace, sup Kiko. Is day traders like Apex, or does it have consistency rules? I'm not sure if they're like Apex, to be honest with you. We'd have to go look. We'd have to go look. All right, so automatic payout approval, no profit split, fast and seamless payouts, new Project X platform. So you're doing trailing, and your question was, I didn't lose your question, did I? I lost your damn question. Oh, here we go, Corey. Is day traders like Apex, does it have a consistency rule? All right, so it depends. If you're on their trailing accounts, I haven't really gave them a lot of look, to be honest. At day traders, traders keep up to 100% of their profits. No hidden splits, just straightforward model. If you succeed, we believe you should reward it for it. Trading is about opportunity. Okay, enough of the hype talk. You just want people to buy evals. Which we do. I do have a code with them as well, or a link, one of the two. It's in the Discord. But let's take a look and see. Let's go to products. Okay. This isn't gonna tell me, is it? They don't put consistency rule on here, do they? Let's go to their frequently asked questions. Help desk. Let's go to evaluation accounts. Evaluation account rules. Yes, they have a 50% consistency rule, and you have to trade for a maximum of 4 days. So you have to trade for 4 days, and you have to have 50% consistency. And they count trading days. If you're on a 50k account, they count trading days as $200. So rules are kind of like not better than some of the other ones. Like honestly, Apex I think is better on that. But what they're offering is, I believe they have really good pricing right now, and they have those automatic. Let me see here. They have those automatic. So day traders right now are offering 80% off of all trailing, 80% off of all static, and 35% off their straight to fund it. So it might be good. I haven't tried them, honestly, and I haven't heard a lot about them. I just know that I know they were offering like affiliations. I've heard a couple people talking about they were trading with them. And also, I know they use Project X, so I was like, well, I'll grab an affiliation with them and see if people buy them. A mini, but I don't see where. I mean, like, there's very small niches with them, that you would want to get them, right? And that's just like those automatic payout requests. They don't have to. You don't have to go through like send us a recording of you trading live, like any of that stuff. The fader, I got out at 993. Okay, Indian burn. just popped in. What are you in right now? I am in NASDAQ futures, NQ futures. That was on funding ticks. Thanks for coming. Oh, okay. You were on funding ticks. Nice. It's green for a moment. Now I just need to stay in the trade. My bearish bias is overpowering me. Yeah. Walk away. Just walk away. I mean, it's doing this though, man. It's literally, it's just doing this squeezy thing. It's doing this squeezy squeeze. Oh, that's really bad. Let's go over there. Okay. Trend line. Thank you. It's doing this little squeezer. The squeezer tweezer. It's doing the squeezer tweezer. It's doing this. Boom, 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 boom. Then it's gonna get real tight, and then it's gonna go poof, and it's game over. No more trading futures. We all go home. No, and then hopefully it'll just pop straight up and hit our target area. That's what we're hoping for. %100 candles. What's up, Chris? Styon, expensive activation there. Yeah, that's true. That's why I'm kind of like, some people like them. I just, you know, if I'm gonna use a prop firm, I'm gonna use one that has a reason to use them over the other people, right? Apex, you have a reason to use them. My Funded Futures, you have a reason to use them. Trade Day, you have a reason to use it. Aqua Futures, you have a reason to use it. So those are like my main ones, really. My main ones. If you want cheap accounts and you want to be able to scale and you don't want to have like a super high activation fee and do a monthly, Apex. And you want to be able to pass in one day, right? If you want that stuff, you want Apex. If you want a little bit harder of an E-valve, a little more expensive, no activation fee, and get payout on daily payouts, Trade Day. You want Trade Day. If you want kind of a prop firm for the pricing, checks all the boxes that you're looking for as far as in like end of day drawdown, not super hard rules, easy on the rules when it comes to the payouts, probably one of the easier payouts, then you're looking for Aqua Futures. And also My Funded Futures, right? My Funded Futures would be more like reputable, always coming out with things that helps you get your account back online for cheap, like free resets, or even if you're in a funded, they give like those low discounts on reset and you're funded. They're very involved with the community. They're always doing stuff and innovating. Like they're, you know, that's who you want to go with. Funded Next has an announcement and sell tomorrow. Legacy plan, no DLL. That's good because I don't like DLL. I'm the world's best tilt trader and I need to be able to draw my account down and then come back out of it. And I can't do that with these prop firms that have DLL. Oh, and Top One. If you're looking for a cheap straight to funded account, then you're looking for Top One. So those are like kind of the main things that people look for in prop firms, and those are the ones that are doing it better than the other ones right now, in my opinion. So the indicators on the right side of the chart. Oh, you're looking for this. It's VPVR, and then I go to row size. I change it to 1,000, and then style. I just change the coloring to where the value area is a little bit lighter than the non-value area. And I remove the POC, right? Like if you have the POC, it puts this red line right where it is. I just remove that. That's it. And then whatever area you want to see that volume profile, you would just like say you want to see Asia's volume profile, and you don't want to include all this in from New York, then you would just scroll to where Asia's candle started at right here and make that the very first candle on the chart. Boom. And that's Asia's volume profile. Instead of having to go grab the tool and draw it out and all that stuff, you can just do it on the fly. If you want to see just this little range right here, what we're chopping in, you can go boom, and you can kind of see it. You can see the low side. You can see the low side's heavier on the volume right here, so the top side's not as heavy, so if it comes up through here, it'll push through faster than if it comes down through here. It might have a harder time because of that, for one, and for two, you got my EMA right here. I wish they had red candles, Yoda. But that's okay. We got white candles too, so it works. It definitely works. The last couple of days, the X platform has been doing this alarm chime every 30 minutes. What is that? Is it this thing down here? You talking about this thing? I don't hear any sounds. It doesn't ever play sounds for me. Alarm chime. Come to your settings and go to your, is it miscellaneous? Chart and data. I could have sworn I've seen somewhere that had like audio. All right, so we have API with miscellaneous right here. Enable sound alerts. Maybe take that off. Maybe you take that off right there. This is the longest trade of my life. Chris said Apex. You can say that again. Really good prop firm, Chris. I'll drop the code. I'll drop the link to the Apex in the chat if you guys want to get one. And then mathematically, Bullinox, you can only have 2 withdrawals a month. Yeah, because it's every 10 days, but then you have to submit it and you have to wait the next week before Wednesday to get it. So yeah, you're right. You can only get 2 withdrawals every month. 10 days. Every Wednesday. I used it only as a compliment. I have 6 PAs with them. Yeah, Jamal, that's kind of how I feel. I like Bullinox just of how the Bullinox is like straightforward, right? They got the 90-something% off. You grab you a couple accounts. They're a straightforward prop firm, right? There's not like a lot of things that are overpowering on the niche side to make you want to go with them versus other prop firms, but at the same time, they're just the right amount of like straightforward and cheapness that you go with them. That's why people go with them, right? They go with them because of the fact that they're super cheap and you can use Project X. But since I'm venturing out of Project X, I'm going to be going with Apex from now on. No more Bullinox for me. I'm going with Apex. And it's not saying I don't like Bullinox. I like Bullinox. I have a payout with Bullinox. You know, obviously if I get a payout with a prop firm, I'm going to like them. But it's just that I'm finding and Bullinox we're affiliated with too. We have a code with them as well, code red. But the reason why I'm more on the Apex side is just because I feel like they just offer a few better things. So I'm just gonna go with them. Bro, why are you bundled up in Florida? It's cold in my house. My girl's freezing me out, man. Just got the AC bumping right now. I gotta lay down for a moment. I'll still hear the chart. I'm about to try something crazy on these charts, and I know it's best to walk away. When you say I'm about to try something crazy and it's best to walk away, that's like the watch this. Like I feel like accounts are about to be blown. It's 54 and rainy in Colorado. Shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, that's kind of cold. Is it that late to be that cold already? It's only September. Does it get that cold there in September? It doesn't start getting cold. I guess you are in North Florida. Yeah, it's still like 80 degrees outside, but I think it starts getting cold here around like December, January. I lived in Colorado for 10 years. God's country. Colorado's beautiful. I don't know if you guys haven't been to Colorado. I haven't been to Colorado, but Colorado. I haven't been to Colorado, but I've been looking at it, and look at that. That place is just freaking gorgeous. Look at that. That is definitely God's country. Even the cities look pretty. Look at that. That's like something you'd see off an Instagram models page. It is absolutely beautiful there. Absolutely beautiful. It's about 3 hours flight for me. I don't like airplanes though. They give me too much anxiety. I can't fly in a damn airplane. I'd rather drive. I used to fly a lot when I was younger, but I just got to this point, like, you know, when you get older and you start having these little things where you're like, nah, I don't really want to do that no more. I hit that point, and flying's one of them. God's country. Nice Boulder today, Indianapolis tomorrow. Oh, Indianapolis. I've never been, like, up in the Midwest or the Northwest. I've been from Florida all the way over to El Paso, New Mexico. So I've been all down the south part all the way to New Mexico. Is about as far west as I've been. And then going north, I've only been on the East Coast, going from Florida all the way up to Baltimore is the most north I've ever been. So really just like an L shape. That's the only parts of America I've been in. I have been to England and France though, and Germany and Mexico, and those are pretty cool. Beautiful out here for sure. Steve and Patty Odom, 100%. 54 in Colorado isn't cold. Man, it takes forever to open more than one Apex account. Bullinox is so easy. I hate open both though, to be honest with you. Bullinox, they need to group them, man. They need to make it for Apex and Bullinox. They need to make it to where when you buy an account, you don't have to buy one, go back to account sign up, buy one, go back to account sign. They need to make it where you just check out like 10 of them bad boys at a time. Steve Petty. Word on the street is snow in the mountains at 8,000 feet already. Well, I'm sure because it's so high up. But my prop firms are funding ticks and aqua futures. Well, Vic, I don't have nothing for fun and ticks, but aqua futures definitely smash code red. Trucking also for sure, Chris. Only state I haven't seen is Maine. I'm a lucid guy. I'm a lucid type of guy. Yeah, the DLL sucks, but the rest of the rules are my jam. Yeah, I looked at Lucid. I didn't really, like, nothing really popped out at me that was like, oh shit, we got this one. Now, I didn't give it a real good look, Indian Burn, so I could be wrong on that. You guys over there on the short side, we got Yezer, we got Corey, we got EB. If you guys want to jump over to the horizontal, I'll see y'all's chat more. How's the night going? Any trade so far? Yeah, we're in trade right now. Oh, you're on the short side, so you can't see it. If you're on the shorts, look up. There's like a little bar up there, and it'll show you the P&L and all that stuff right now. If you see that moving, that means I'm in a trade right now. If you jump over to the horizontal chat, then you actually see the trade. I bought 2 Aqua Futures with your code. Let's go, big. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that buzzard. Confetti. Woo, woo, woo. All that. How do you like Aqua Futures? Got payout? Yeah, I really like Aqua Futures. I'm using them right now. And honestly, they're the main... Aqua Futures, Trade Day, and Apex are the 3 ones that I'm mainly using right now. Those are the 3 ones that I'm actively buying accounts through. I'm working. So I just started using Aqua Futures. I haven't got one funded yet, so I'm not sure about the payouts. But the day that I started using it, somebody in our Discord, I was asking about them because I was trying to get affiliation with them, and I wanted to try them out myself because the cheapest end of day account that you can find is through them. Project X you can use with them. There was no profit target in order to get a payout with them. There was no activation fee. There was like their profit splits, like everything just all the boxes were checked for me, and I was like, this is like the perfect prop firm. This is what I've been looking for. And somebody in Discord said that they've already gotten 2 payouts with them. So yes, they do pay out. That's not the only reason why I think that. I've also talked to like the CEO guy, Kyle. I've had a VC with him when I was getting affiliated, and he's actually given me giveaways to give to you guys with him as well. So they're, you know, he is involved with the community, and to me that's nice. Apex and Aqua Futures giving us giveaways and stuff like that without even making any sales with them yet is really awesome. You have like My Funded Futures and Trade Day that's like, oh, you gotta hit this tier partnership, which probably won't be hard with them just because everybody likes My Funded Futures and Trade Day anyways, but still, I just makes me feel a little bit better about them, just knowing that they're willing to get their name out there a little bit more, and they're willing to give back to the community more. Don't like Lucid. G-Man, yeah, I've never tried Lucid, so I'm not too sure. I do know Slade, Trade by Slade uses Lucid. Indian Burn said he likes Lucid. I've seen a couple of Lucid posts on X about like payouts and stuff, but when I went and read their rules and stuff, I didn't really see anything that stood out, you know, as far as in like why, like to me to buy an account. I have a funded with Aqua yesterday, but their dashboard is not great yet. What do you mean the dashboard is not great yet? But you're in Project X. Can you just come here and look at it? Or what do you mean? I don't go to their website and use their dashboard. I just look at it on Project X and see where I'm at. Their support is great. Yeah, no, their support. Well, and also, guys, I have the CEO like on, I wouldn't say speed dial, but he will get back with me daily. So if there's something you guys can't get help with, all you have to do is ask me, and I'll make sure that I'll ask him, and he'll get back with me pretty quickly. So. Aqua sounds good. I'll take an account during giveaway then. All right, tomorrow night be here. Aqua Funded, Aqua Futures, same company though, and I think Trade Locker is the best platform for computer and phones. Trade Locker is Trade Locker a platform? I've never used Trade Locker before. I don't know what is Trade Locker? Oh, they make the graphics look sick, don't they? Next gen. Oh, it's for Forex. Man, get the Forex stuff out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so they're probably good with, because Aqua Futures comes from Forex, so they have Aqua Funded. I'm looking for a good one to trade on my phone. I'm looking for what's the best platform to trade on your phone while you're at work. That's what I need to know. I know Project X is the best one, but besides Project X, what is the best one to trade with on your phone? That's what I need to know, guys. What are you guys using to trade on your phone? Are you using TradingView? Are you using Ninja Trader? Are you using wealth charts? What are you using? Jamal, Project X for Aqua Futures is great. Yes, indeed, guys. 81 all-in cost on Lucid with code. Let me get your link. Juliana, you want my link for Apex or Aqua? Julian. Here. I'll put both of them in the chat for you. There's Apex and there's Aqua. So there's both of them right there. You can use that, or you can just use code RED, just RED at the checkout, whichever one. But to make it easy, the link's in the chat if you just want to click on it from there. And thank you, Julian, for supporting the channel. You're supporting our community getting more giveaways. So, I mean, they told me I didn't pass because of the consistency, and I passed, and they said it's not. I have to send them Project X screenshot to be updated. That's what I mean. Yeah, something don't sound right about that, Jamal, because there's other people that has passed through them and didn't have any problems, and they've gotten a payout. So I'm not really sure what problem you're having, but if you didn't stick with the consistency rule, then that means you haven't passed yet. You have to keep trading until you've hit that consistency. They have a consistency rule of 40%. So whatever your biggest trading day is, you need to take 40% of that, and that's basically what you have to calculate out to make past your profit target. That's why it's really good to just make sure you're targeting whatever your daily hit is and not go past it, because the worst thing is like getting past that $3,000 buffer and realizing you got to make 5,000 to freaking get your funded. I'll be here also, man. Longest trade ready for a pop-up and then yeah, it's the longest trade of my life. It's just squeezing now. We were coming up with this little, like, you know, like the little micro squeeze it does, but now it's just turned into this pendant. Now we just came into this pendant. Jocelyn, can you do the calls while you're in there? All right, hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something real quick. I'll be right back. Don't freaking go anywhere. We got the giveaway coming soon. I'll be right back. Stacy Chapman, have you ever used Take Profit Trader? I have, and for whatever reason, I have the worst luck with Take Profit Trader. I can't even pass a freaking eval with them, guys. If I could pass an eval with every other prop firm out there, I don't know what it is about them, but I moved on from Take Profit Trader. I moved over to Trade Day. I can trade on the platform I want, and I pay half the price, and it's the same rules. So why would I not? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the same rules. One is 40% consistent, or 30 or 40% consistency, and one is 50% consistency. But I don't really care about that because you still have to trade on for 5 days. So my daily hits is going to be the same no matter what the consistency is. Be right back. Cookie, cookie. I got a cookie. I got a cookie. I got a cookie. Hey, 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 hey. Day traders have a consistency rule in the E valve. Yes. Or is it like Apex? No. It's like, Corey, why are you going to ask me that on the horizontal and then go over to the shorts and ask the same question? It's the same live stream. The answer is not going to be different, brother. You're cracking me up. Plus, I'm really not trying to read the shorts chat. You guys that want me to answer your questions, come over to the horizontal. I want it all in one spot so that way I can make sure I'm getting to all of your guys' stuff. So if you guys are enjoying the stream and you want to ask questions, move on over to the horizontal. Just click on my profile and boom, there you go. Because I need 2 more funded accounts tomorrow morning, or at least 1. Then just go straight to fund it, Corey. Go to top 1, use code RED on their Ignite, and get a straight to fund it for $89. I mean, you're going to pay more. Listen to this. You're going to pay more money for day traders, and I'm affiliate with them. I'm just telling you, you're going to pay $40 or whatever it is to get their eValve. Then if you pass it, you're going to pay $145 for the activation. You done bought 2 fundeds from top 1 without even having to go through the eValve. Why even do that? Right here, Corey, look. Right here. That's what you want. $89, code REV. Skip the challenge, instant fund it. You have 1,000 MLL, 20% ESS. Don't let that scare you. All that means is you take what all you do for ESS is you take the max payout you can get. So let's say it's $1,500 within a trading period. Okay? And you have to trade for X amount of days. Let's say it's 10 days, okay? So you take that $1,500, you divide it by 10 days, that's $150 a day, okay? So that's your daily hit. I'm not saying these are real numbers, I'm just saying, this is how it would work. You do it this way with the right numbers. So if you lose $150 in one day, stop trading for that day. That's all you gotta do. As long as you do that, whenever you make $150, stop trading for a day. Whenever you lose $150, stop trading on that account for the day. You could buy pretty much 2 of these for the same price as that day traders as what you're going to do. And if that happens with one of them, you just rotate to the other account. Okay? And just keep doing that day by day. You'll have better success with that. How does your Apex RP and L look like Project X? How does your Apex... Oh, you thought I was using Apex on Project X because of the bar up top? No, that'd be sick. If Apex uses Project X, I'd probably only use Apex. I'd go full in Apex. I'm using them now, but I would use them even more if they use Project X. I'm using an Aqua Futures account right now that I'm trading on. Alright, I'm about to man, I want to size more into it, but this thing is just being the worst, guys. This thing is being the worst. Just get out of the triangle. Get out of there. All right, guys, on the short live, I'm going to go back to reading on the other side to catch up with them. You guys jump over to the horizontal if you want me to see your chat. Let me catch back up with you guys. Sorry, I had to talk to the short bus kids over there. Let's see. Hands down on the phone. Project X. Preach, Vic. That's what I'm saying. I have Tradeovate and TradingView, but Project X is the jam up. I know. That's what I'm saying. By far, Trade Locker for phone. But Jay, isn't Trade Locker Forex? I don't trade Forex. I don't trade Forex. I'm trying to make money, not lose all my damn money. I'm trying to make money. Shit. It's getting hot. Okay. I'm sure some of you guys are probably awesome freaking... Are we getting the breakout? Are we getting the breakout? I'm gonna add 2 more in it. I'm gonna add 2 more. Boom. Boom. Just because I feel like we're getting a breakout right here. Come on, baby. Don't you dare go back in that triangle. Don't you dare. Damn it, man. Come on. You know you want this value area high. Every time you bounce off of this thing, you go here. Keep doing it. Go, go, go. Why is... Oh, man, the tape's filled with red. It's funny because the tape was filled with red, but this bad boy was still going up. It did not care. This little DOM ticker, algo, tape reader thing was just like, nah. Y'all could keep flowing with red, but we going up to the upper room. Let's go. Now, questions are we going to pass this level right here? Or is this just going to be the little manipulation candle and it drops down? That's the question. Everything pointing to bullishness, so that's why we're going long. But anything can happen. It could come, bounce off this, and just come right down here and take out the bottoms of here. I hope not, but it could happen. I don't know why I move it, because I'm not even going to let it get there. I will stop this bad boy out before I ever got close to there, but... After this, like, now that we've made the push out of this little pendant... What I don't want to see is now this. Oh my lord. If that's the case, we're going to stomp out of this and we're just going to scalp minis from here to here, from here to here. That's what we're about to do. If it can't break out of this, that's what we're about to do. I'll let a candle or two play out and make the decision on that, but I want to see it start moving. By far Trade Locker. Yeah, I don't think you can do futures on Trade Locker. I could be wrong. Halcyon has Trade Locker accounts as well as futures. Halcyon has Trade Locker accounts as well as futures. What is that? You guys are bringing up all this new stuff. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. Halcyon. Halcyon. What is it? Halcyon. Halcyon futures? Is that what we're looking for? So this is Halcyon. I like the graphics. Look at the creativity, the artwork right here. Building a secure and resilient world in the era of transformation, artificial intelligence. I don't think this is... I think we're talking about AI here, Chris. I don't think this has anything to do with trading. Oh, I was dealing with like AI stuff. I'm good on that. I don't want that. I don't want that. No problem, Julian. I use volumetrics on the web, not the app, because I can't copy trade. Are they good on like on the phone? Because I've heard that they are good on the phone. I've never used them. I don't like Ninja on the phone. I like Ninja on the phone better than I like Ninja on the computer. I just feel like it's more simplified and easier to use. Kyle fixed for me. Let's go, Jamal. Kyle fixed it. I was going to say, like I told you earlier, if you have any problems with it, just let me know and I'll reach out to Kyle personally. We have a good little relationship going on. He's going to make me a hat. He's going to make me a black hat and with the AF symbol on it. I'm in red for my branding colors. He's going to win me over with that hat. You don't think we drop? Well, it's not that I don't think we drop. We could drop. You know, I don't know if we drop. But I think that all this has been bullish. Like I can tell you what it's been. It's been bullish, right? So bullish. EMA's above VWAP, bullish symbol or signal, right? RSI is only at 50, still bullish, right? We don't have to worry about it being at like 70 or anything like that. We bounced off a POC down here a couple of times and moved up, bullish. That's a bullish pivot. Looking at the daily candle, it was bullish. Like everything is just leaning towards. And what I mean by the daily candle was bullish is the daily candle came down some and then started pushing back up, right? So it's pushing back up. So that's what I mean by that. Yeah, I don't know, but I could be wrong. You know, Asia's hard to predict. You could be bullish and Asia can like come down here, chop for a minute, come up here, chop for a minute, come in the middle and stay for the rest of the night. Asia's a hard read. Sometimes you just go off of what you got, and if it works, great, and if it doesn't, then I guess not great. All right, so we got people that use NinjaTrader on the phone. We got people that use Volumetrics on the phone. And Project X, obviously. But besides though, anybody else? Is there any other platforms out there that really what I'm trying to do is I'm really like an Apex and I want to trade them more during New York session. So I need to do it on the phone because I work. So that's why I'm looking for the best way. I'm guessing the best way for me to do it is just trade evade through NinjaTrader, right? I mean, that's pretty much that's what we're working with here. What do you guys think? Let me know if there's a better way, please. I would love that tad bit of information if you have it. I had to make 4,500 to pass. Yeah, Jamal, that's what I was saying. If you go over that consistency, you got to make more to pass. It kind of sucks. But I'm glad you got it figured out. You don't think we drop? Well, I don't know if we drop. I'm trying not to think about us dropping right now, currently, because I'm in a long. You know what I mean? So stop putting them bad juju vibes in my mind. So every time you guys say that, I'm feeling like it's gonna drop. Had that happen. Forgot I was. Having to make 7K on. Oh, Stan, you had to make 7K just to pass a 50K, and then you get your funded and then you blow it. That's the worst. I don't know if you blew it, but I'm just like, I'm assuming that eventually that happens, right? And then that's the worst. Big Dog has loaded up on orders at 975. We go down there. Damn it, Indian Burn. Your name fits because every time you I feel like you just hedge me, Indian. Why? That's Indian Burn's strategy, guys. He jumps on, he watches live streamers, and he just hedges them. And he gets paid out, boys. I'm just kidding, Indian. I don't know. I don't know what your strategy is. Pennant, not pendant. Coach Fred, it's my live stream. I'll call it pendant if I want to. This nice fat pendant right here is looking juicier than a pendant. I really did think it was pendant though, Coach Fred. Like, you know, like a pendant. I don't know what pendant means. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm definitely wrong. So then what the hell's a pendant? Pendant's a necklace. Okay, well, yeah, you were definitely right. I was way off. Like I said, English is isn't my first language. It's my only, but it's not my first. I've been watching this channel for 2 weeks. Just noticed I haven't subscribed. Vic, come on, brother. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. I only really trade NQYMES gold. I don't touch the Forex category. So you're saying that Trade Locker is good to use for futures on your phone? If so, I'm gonna try it out. Bruh, Chris said, bruh. I know Chris. Yeah, I didn't know they did more than Forex either. I wish NQ moved just a little bit more so I could at least ATM strategy on NinjaTrader and a little easier. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this crap right here. Apparently this is what we're doing now. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close out of this right now. And I'm gonna start scalping with minis. So let's do this. Let's go over to NQ. Like the right one though, you know. And if it just wants to chop up and down, well, I'm gonna take a mini up and down. So play this game with me. Let's see if we can get a like legit pendant drawn out here. See if we can just scalp this range. Okay. I'm happy you've been watching for 2 weeks though, Vic. You've 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 seen a difference in growth in 2 weeks for sure if you've been here that long. And BTC, are you in the Discord too, Vic? Okay. You long or short? I'm just gonna scalp. I'm not. My trade idea was to go from POC all the way to value area high, which is what I think it's gonna do. But I don't want to make you guys sit here and watch some boring freaking micro get in and hold all night long. Like, y'all want to see some live action, so we're gonna do it. So I'm not gonna play this as like safe high win rate type. I'm gonna just play it more of like riskier degen scalping. We may blow the account, we may make some good money. I don't know, one of the two is gonna happen, but at least it'll be a little more entertaining for you guys to watch. Because I was thinking about it, this account's already got a good amount of drawdown on it, so might as well just, if we're gonna fire it, let's just go ahead and fire it right. You know, let's have some fun with it. Woo, stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Red did. Caught me red-handed. Red-candid. Oh wow, $90 instant. Mario, yes, this is real. Grab you one, brother. Code red. What platform do you trade with Apex? So, honestly, I've gotten 3 accounts so far. Okay, and I've tried Tradeovate. It was okay for desktop, but I can't do anything on phone with it because there's no charts. It's literally just a DOM. I can't do nothing with that. So, I've tried Ninja Trader. I like it on the phone. It's okay on the phone. I don't care for it on the desktop. I couldn't even figure. I closed my chart out one time. I couldn't even figure out how to get the chart back up. So I got mad at it and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. And then I've tried Trading View. Trading View all around on desktop and app, I guess you would say, is better. I might go with Trading View just because of the fact that like I like Ninja for the phone, but I like Trading View for the desktop better. And Trading View for the phone is like second best, whereas in Tradeovate's better on computer, but the worst in that. So I guess the middle one would be Trading View. So I might settle for Trading View, but then I'll have to pay for the stupid indicators and all that crap again, which is what I was getting away from Trading View. But I guess there's a reason why a lot of people use them, and I'm gonna have to be one of them. Don't you love coming home and trading on the computer after trading on the phone all day? I don't do it right away, Bowser. I come home, I watch Pine Tree stream for a little bit while I'm smoking hookah and just getting home, and then I eat dinner with the kids, and then I go play with the kids, and then me and my girl play a game. Right now, we're currently playing Palia, which is like, if you ever played Call of Duty, it's like the complete opposite of that. It's like the most cozy, warm, fuzzy, friendliest game you'll ever play. So if you're into that type of stuff, it's not like my thing, but I'm playing it with her, so you know. And then after that, then I jump on with you guys and we trade. So I take a little bit of a break in between. Sam J. We want to see some live action trader butt kicking Chartist motherfucker. Hey, I like how you threw the Chartist in there though. That's how I know you know me. That's how I know you know me, Sam J. When you throwing out them words I made up. Basically, you could use Forex prop trade US 30 and US 100 ND, same as NQ. I know. What is it, an NQ though? Yo, what's good, dog? Day 2 seeing you again. Welcome back, Moist Toiletta. I don't know why your name, it just always reminds me. I grew up watching South Park, so it always reminds me of Tally. Don't forget to bring a towel. We found like the little code to Funky Town. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Low key high as shit. I'm in a good headspace. Day 2 on funded account. Good job. Today I'm gonna try and reach a 1K profit mark slowly. Yeah, just try to wait for one or two good trades, right? Whatever your daily risk is. Make sure you close out after that daily risk. Don't tilt. Don't blow a funded. That's the worst feeling in the world, blowing a funded. You could blow an E valve and be like, that's fine, you're fired. I don't care about you anyways, and get another one. But you blow a funded, your soul hurts just a little bit inside. Today I'm gonna try and reach. Yep. That'd be cool. Don't you love coming? Yep. It's the best. Fire it right. We want to see some live amp. We're gonna do it. Just waiting. I was gonna do it, but right now it's kind of like, it looks like it's kind of winding up right now, and I don't want to do it into a pop. So we're waiting for the pop. I think it's bullish. I think it's gonna go up, but it did pop and try to go up, and it still failed. So we're just waiting. We're waiting at this point. Let's see. So it comes up. This is the area. That's the area I'll be looking for. If I do decide to short, it'll be it coming in here and not passing this and rejecting and coming down. I would decide to short. However, my bias is long. See, I did this last night, right? I had a bias of something like this down to POC, and it perfectly played out, and I didn't stick with it. Tonight, my bias was we bounced off of POC from the bottom, and we're going to move to value area high. So maybe I should just stick with that thesis, right? This bad boy has not dropped. Every time it tries to drop, buyers keep pushing it back up, pushing it back up. It is curling upwards. Everything is leading to bullish, so let's see if we can get a dip down to this line, and I'll jump in long with it. That's what we'll wait for. We'll take a stab long, let it dip down to right here off this EMA. Here, I'll put one limit buy right there. And where we just get tapped in. Tap us in, NQ. Eurotel. Eurotel. You click new and then chart on Ninja. I don't need you to explain it to me now, Jay. I got mad at Ninja Trader and was done with it. So a little too late, too gone. Hey, why are you hitting the hookah? Why are you hitting the hookah? I don't even know how to answer that question. Why are you not hitting the hookah? Sam J. It's late. I'm stoned. I'm up 200. I really need to just leave it alone. Well, it depends. What's your daily hit? I mean, are you close to your daily hit, or are you? It depends. In my opinion, if my daily hit was like 900 and I only had 200, I probably would still trade on it at least to like. Now, if I was at like 500 or something, then I would stop. I'd be like, all right, well, we're halfway there. But if your daily hit's only like 500 and you're at 200, well then yeah, I'd leave it alone. Yeah, 11 minutes off. Eurotal just seemed like a good short on NQ from 20. Yeah, it just seems like a good nothing. Like it doesn't want to do anything. Like I said, I think it wants to go up to where the POC was, which it's going to leave us behind, and that's cool. That's cool too. Where was, just so that we don't have to mark it out again real quick. Let me double check. Value area high is sitting at 25,023. 25,023. 25,023. So that's about 20 points up. Is where my original target would have been. 23. So that's right at the tops of these. Well, it's starting to squeeze. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. Tight. Are you friends with Jake? No, I got my own commercial market vision. My name's Zach, so it's Zach, is my She Shack covered? I don't need Jake no more. I got my own. Man, I want to chase this, but I want to chase it. I'm not going to, though. I'm not going to chase it. Wait, can you explain the 2-time strat on how they work? I'm trying to soak in a lot of info. Explain the 2-times strat. What's the 2-time strat? What strat are you talking about? I don't mind explaining it. I just don't know which one you're talking about. The 2 times? 2 times blockbuster champion. I don't know. Hey, your lines won't work. Hey, Andron, I don't care. But shorting in Q today would have been brutal. I made money only going up. Yeah, it's pretty bullish. It's been pretty bullish. Especially after last night, me thinking that we were gonna have like a doji candle to maybe like a little more of a sideways chop, and we just still got another big bullish candle. That changed my bias back up to it's just bullish now. Sam, I'm not close to my daily, but I still normally trade during New York. I'd rather save my trading for more volume. Yep, I can't stream during New York though, and unless you know, and I don't want to just sit here and stream me talking. So we are trading Asia. But yeah, you could do that. You would wait till New York. That's what I would do, honestly. Some nights on Asia you can get it, you know what I mean, like if it's just trending one way, it's easy to trade. But then you have the days in Asia where it's just choppy like this and it's hard to trade. When Asia has its mind made up, it's the best thing in the world to trade. It's the easiest market to trade. When Asia does not have its mind made up, it's the hardest thing to trade for sure. Pico said no trade, no chasing. Yeah, I'm having self-control right now. I want to though. Trend lines, my bad. I mean X in my head. The X lines. I only scratched the surface. Yeah, they're not really trend lines. My trend line, well, I didn't mark it on here. My trend line would have been down here somewhere. I have one trend line that I go by. This is more of just kind of like range lines, waiting for it to compress and then squeeze one way or the other. It's kind of more of just like a visual. I mean, yeah, they're trend lines, but I'm not making a strategy out of it or nothing. More liquidity, smaller contract size. Yeah, some nights are really nice, but tonight is pretty slow. Now, once we push up a bit, I suppose there will be more volume. Yeah, normally around like midnight, so here in about 10 minutes, that's normally when we'll see like a pop somewhere. So we're at what? We're at, so 1, 2, 3. So somewhere right here, I feel like it's gonna start moving. That's what we're waiting on. And I'm gonna move this. Move this. The question is, do I want it? I want to get in it before it starts popping, right? So, and I want to go long because that's what all the confluences are pointing towards. I just don't want to get in right here. I want to wait for the pullback to get in. But it just might not give us that. You know what I mean? It just might not give us that pullback. It's the only reason why I'm feeling a little chasey. Oh, range lines, aight. Range lines, aight. Stuck in a wedge pattern. Get in the bottom trend. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But it's squeezing more to the top here, and I'm just scared it's gonna pop. But that's all right. We'll catch it. We'll wait for it. How's my trades going tonight? So far they're good. I'm only up $74 though. I'm not really proud of $74, but I was using micros trying to get in a direction of where it's going, and I think we started around here somewhere, and it's just been doing this. So I just took out the little gains that we got, and now at least we got an extra $74 in cushion on this trade. Hey, green is green. Yeah, you got that. All right, so let's go ahead and you guys want to go ahead and run the giveaway. We're gonna run the giveaway tonight. Look at that jump from here to there. Look at that gap. Like, how do you close? How do you close right here, but then open right here? How does that even make sense? That's how choppy it is tonight. That's the spread for you. No, not even the spread. I mean, we're only on a 3 on ATR. RSI, we're still 50s. Are we going to get the breakthrough before 12? All right. Come on, give us one drop down. One drop down. Also said, yes, sir. More cushion for the pushing. Yeah, what do I have to do? Enter the giveaway. Sam J, volume imbalance. Yeah, volume imbalance right here. So I'm waiting. It's got to come back down here, right? Should we just put one right there? We'll do it. We'll give it like 10 seconds. If it don't hit, we'll take it off. Leave it up to destiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 10 and a half. All right, whatever. We'll wait. The giveaway, you guys, you just have to join the Discord, and we'll either do Rumble Bot or we'll do a random number generator. Here, join the Discord anyways. How about this? Join the Discord, and I might do it on chat. All you guys that are in the shorts live, jump over to the horizontal if you want to be in the giveaway. Over here. Alright, I think we're about to get that pounce. I think I came down just to close that imbalance, and now it instantly went up, right? Would it be chasing, guys, if I took this right now? It would be chasing, wouldn't it? I'm gonna miss it though if I don't. Let's jump down to a 1 minute. Alright, so right. One minute, you got the cup and handle. 5 minute, you just got the straight squeeze. And then on the 3 minute where we're on, you just got like that Nike, you know. So let's put it, I don't know, let's wait. I think they might want to kind of wick this to get the momentum going. No, man, tonight's tricky for me. Tonight is tricky for me. Let's do hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to do. Go to bot tricks using the YouTube account and the YouTube settings. Go in your YouTube studio, go to settings, community. Okay, let me do that first real quick. So we're gonna go to Don't chase FOMO real. I know I'm running into demand. Yeah, I know I'm not. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling. I'm not gonna do it. That's a good thing about learning as you getting experience, right? Like you start realizing that you're having those feelings, but you know that you're having them, right? Like you know what you're doing before you do it, so you just don't do it, even though you want to. What's your aqua code? Was trying to grab a 25k. Here, I'll put it down in here, Ben, for you. I'll put the link down in here for you. But it's just red. All my codes that I have codes for, some of them I have, it's just red. Sometimes you have to do like capital RED, lowercase RED, capital letter RED, but it's it's one of those. Or you can just click the link down there, or you can go in the Discord and click the links on any of them. Okay, so how do you take part in the giveaway, Lloyd? Zam. You guys jump over on the horizontal, click on the YouTube channel, and then go over to the horizontal because I need you guys in that chat. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's go to. I'm trying to set it up to where I can do it in the YouTube chat. That's what I'm trying to do. Here we go. Okay, so that's in there, so that's good. Okay, so we got it. Well, I found out how we can do the point system. All right, is this where we want to get in the long? All right, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get it. Boom, in the long. Just below VWAP here. Just in case if it wants to do this 3-finger spread, come down close here. I'll add another one right there. And we'll give it just like a little bit of room. Okay. Thinking. 1 second, guys. Sorry if I'm missing your chat. I'm just trying to figure out how we can do this. Trying to figure out how we can do the giveaway a different way. Community betting live, virtual points in the stream, song request, referrals. let's go back. Ooh, I think I found it. I think we found it. I'll put that in the middle for you guys on the short side. All right, let's see if this works. Subs gets 2 time. All right, let's see if this works. Somebody type Apex in the chat. Not all at once. It works. Okay. Just ask GPT a number. No, we're doing it this way, Mario. Okay, it's working. It's working. If you're subscribed, you get 2 times entry on this. You guys that are on the shorts live, you guys that are on the shorts live because it's not set up for y'all, click the icon up here and then click on my icon to come to the other live so you can be a part of the giveaway. Yeah, you guys are on the shorts, like YouTube shorts. You're on the shorts live. You need to be not on this, you need to be on horizontal live. So you got to I have 2 different lives going on. You got to jump over to the other live. Here, let me make it easy for you guys since people are so confused about shorts and there. Click on that. Go there. Kind of want to add one more right there. Should I add one more right there? That might be too much drawdown. No, because we at least have to give it wiggle room to the VWAP. We at least have to give it wiggle room to the VWAP. Make sure I'm doing this right. I'm watching a quick video. Okay, so supposedly all I gotta do is whenever we're ready, we click accept and it'll run the giveaway. So that's good to know. Won't need these damn pesky trend lines no more. Well, we'll leave the top one in case it starts rejecting off of it. That's like no volume, man. This big wick right here should have just pushed that up. There's like no volume in this. Now it's rejecting off of the EMA right there. I don't like that. People are pumping random numbers. No. You gotta type Apex, guys. Type Apex. Type Apex. MNQ or ES. 4K BAM, it is NQ. And we're having a giveaway going right now for Apex account. Any size you want if you win, but you have to go over to the horizontal. Click on the link up there that I put in the chat. Go over to that one and type in chat to be entered in right here. Honestly, there's not that many of you guys. There's only 31 of you guys enter. There's 100 people watching, 125 people watching. Only 33 people enter the giveaway. That's it. I mean, that's good for you guys though. Easier to win. How do we join? Type Apex. Just like everybody else. What everybody else is doing right now, you just do that. They fell asleep. You calling me boring, Sam J? What you trying to say, bro? Where do you enter? Right where you're typing. There you go. You're entered, Linda. See? Right here. Linda. Listen, Linda. You're in there, okay? Capital A. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, I did put capital A. Good catch, Chris. Is that why it's not working? Because you have to put capital A? Let's see. Orange Gaming just put regular Apex. No, you could do. I don't think it has to be capitalized. I don't think it has to be capitalized. All right, let's see. Let's draw out. I want to use this tool. I watch all the YouTubers do it, and it looks cool, so I'm gonna do it. There we go. It's a 2-to-1. We gotta make it color formatting because you know this is Red Candle's channel. This ain't no. Make it a little more transparent. There we go. Now we're looking professional. We are in the trade. All right. I'm going to give it one more minute. One more minute. If you're not in the giveaway, type Apex in chat. And y'all keep spamming it too. I want my chat rate up. That's why we spamming it. That's why I decided. Still join the Discord though, guys. Normally I do it in the Discord because I want more of you traders in the Discord so that way we can do more trader things. But you know. And all you guys that did it on the short side, hopefully y'all jumped over and did it over here because I don't want y'all to be sadly mistaken. Yeah, Mountain Man. Mountain Man, join that live and then type Apex. Harris made it. Okay, Harris. Wait for the entry at 24,997. We're already past 24,997. I got my trade on here already, right there. We're locked and loaded. We're in the red, but we're not getting shaken out. It's all good. We're having a little 3-finger spread. It's going to come and close off this VWAP, and then it's going to go in our favor. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Done. All right, Mountain. Well, you don't have to go back to the shorts live, Mountain. You can just stay over there. You're funny, brother. Mountain Man, you're funny. You got it. You could stay over there. It's up to you though. Whatever you want to do. If you want to stay on the shorts, that's cool. That's cool. And this giveaway is sponsored to us by Apex, guys. So if you guys have not tried Apex yet, or if you would like to try Apex, then please do. They're a very reputable company. You can scalp 20 accounts. They're cheap. 25K, 100% profit for you for the first 25K. You only trade on it for 8 days. Every 8 days you can get a payout. They have quite a few good qualities to them that just makes them stand out over other prop firms. If you haven't tried them, try them. You can use my link, which I will put in chat for you, or you can use my code, which is just RED, R-E-D. And they are generous enough to give us these giveaways to give to you guys, so let's be generous back and smash the code so they know that they're doing a good thing by giving away giveaways for you guys. It's a pretty sweet deal. It's a pretty sweet deal. All right, while we got this trade playing out, I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Did everybody get in? Make sure you scroll down. Don't buy wealth charts like me. Yes, Jay. Unless you like wealth charts. Some people do like wealth charts. They do have some very advanced stuff that they can offer. But if you don't want wealth charts, if you want to trade off a Tradeovate, Ninja Trader, or TradingView, then you want to go and buy the Tradeovate accounts. Okay? Whether it be 25K to 300K. This giveaway that we're about to do is any account size you want. So if you win, you can pick 25K to 300K, whichever one you want. Make sure after you win that if you guys fail the eval, you cancel it and you start another one using code RED. Because then you'll have the promo discount. If you fail it, then from there it'll always renew at the 80% off. If you fail it and don't renew it with code RED, then it's going to charge you full price because there is no discount with the giveaways. Okay, So, ironclad, it's just Apex, APEX, no exclamation point. So yeah, now that we got that out the way, quick advice for a good way trade account all-time highs. Thank you. Quick advice for good ways. Good way to trade all-time highs is just marking out your levels. So your value areas are very good at all-time highs. And the value areas are going to be like with your volume fixed profile tool, you'll draw out from 930 to 4. You'll draw out the value area high, the POC, and value area low. And then on the next New York session, whenever the price drops down into those pivots, you play those pivots as it's going back up. That's typically the best way to play all-time highs. Or you can look at external ranges, so the daily candles. If it passes down one of the external ranges, you can look for a long once whenever it closes back up above. If you don't know how to do any of those pivots, or if you need more help, come Arctic, then just make sure you join the Discord. We got a ton of traders, and we all talk about trading. We don't mind helping people. And then for all you guys in the horizontal, I'll drop it in here as well. For you guys that aren't in the Discord, definitely join. We got some contests going on. We got giveaways going on. We got trade of the week, chartist, logo making for the logo that we'll be using on stream, of all that stuff going on. So join if you're not in there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and run it. I think everybody's in here. I mean, we definitely got a lot more viewers than participants, but hey, better for you guys, right? So let's go ahead and run the giveaway. There we go. Market Vision HQ, baby. You won an Apex account of any size of your choice. So, there you go, brother. No! I lost my trade. That's okay. All right. We were up $80. It was $150 in risk. So, we're only down $67. Okay? So, it's pretty good. Oh, wait. Market Vision is our mod, so he doesn't get it anyways. No, I'm just kidding, Market Vision. Market Vision's like, what the heck? Been putting in all this work? Just kidding. All right, that was a failed trade. I lost it. Y'all can laugh now. Big sucker over here. And Market Vision, I'll get with you right after the stream, and I'll get you that account, okay? Since I already know you're in the Discord, you're one of my mods, and you're a great mod, by the way. Where's the other giveaway? Where the other giveaway? What other giveaway, Antonio? All right, we are starting to make a move. All right, so let's see here. All right, we got some trade opportunities here, guys. And let me double check MNQ. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me just go ahead and draw it out real quick on this side, just so I can see where we're at. No, it's not what I want. Gotta do this quick because I don't want to miss this trade. All right, those are your value areas for the person that was just asking me. That's how you draw it out. Okay. Now let's go back to the 3-minute. All right, so we failed right here, right? We failed to come up and get to value area high. I'm gonna buy one right there and go just below. Who caught this short? Anybody got this short? Let's go red candles. What's thank you, Antonio. I'm so short. You long or short scalp? I'm long right now, but I just got back in. I tried right here off of VWAP, it failed. We had this big push down. My overall bias is still bullish, so we're gonna see. I mean, if I get stopped out on this one, then I'll wait. We'll wait. Not very much risk, by the way, guys. I usually risk less than 200 per trade, so, and I'm on a 50K account, so it's not very much risk for me. And honestly, this account's kind of been one of these accounts that I've been trying to either just go heavy and just go ahead and get rid of it and start fresh, or get some gains in it, you know. Alright, so I was just eyeing the zone. Now, I don't know if it's going to reverse from here, right? But every time we've come through POC, this is a really prominent zone because, you know, as we see, we came out here, we came down into it, we broke up. We came down into it, we broke up. This one, we did come down past it, but as soon as we passed it, we came back into it, we broke up, came down, broke up, came down, broke up, came down, broke up, right? So you can see the confluence there. So I'm giving it a shot in this area. And what I'm looking for is basically price to hold right here, price to hold this level. That's why I put my stop loss just below, right on the tick of this, so in that way, in case it breaks through, I don't get like a huge spread stop out here. And my target is gonna be this like supply zone right here. So my target would be like right there. So it's about 500. So we're targeting about $500. And we're doing a risk of 185. So what is that on your guys' like long position stuff? So that would be a 1.36. So a scalp, little scalpy scalp. Now, if this does not hold, then I will probably flip bearish and I will probably join the shorts. Just because this is held majority. If it's not going to hold, I'll let it stop me out. I'll reverse. And then I'll push for a short. Probably down to this range right here. So those are my trade ideas. Sometimes when you're coming down, and I'm kind of realizing that Asia might not do the same as New York, but when you're coming down through POC, when you retest right here, sometimes that's good for a short. So it retesting off of POC right now we could see it drop off of that, you know. However, all the signals were pointing bullish all night, so that's why I'm favoring the long side. And I will probably size into this if we start passing up through here. I'll probably size into it. But I just need to see a little bit of momentum, right? Like it do a little jiggle and then start pushing a little faster through this area right here. I'll add into it. I'll move my stop loss up to break even. But if we don't get momentum and we're failing to break this zone right here, if this starts supporting it, then good chances are we're probably going to keep going down. And if that's the case, then I'm going to want to get out. And looks like it's probably going to stop us out anyway, so might not have to worry about it. Yeah, it's going to stop us out. All right, so we got to think about short entries here. So I want to see it close down here. I want to see it close. Because this is a trade that I take in New York, is when price comes down through here, retest off just like it did, right? Came down, retest, and then usually the trade idea in New York, once again, I'm still experimenting with Asia with these pivots, but it would be down to value area low, which is all the way down here. I don't think it'll get all the way down there, but that's what it does in New York. All right, so we just flipped full on bearish. Throwing out the bullish trade idea now. We do have a little screw it. I'm just gonna jump into it. How many of you guys caught the short from here? That's right. This is let me scroll up. I'm short. Nice, Texas. You long or short scalp? I'm switching to shorts because we've closed down below this area right here that has been supporting this price action, was no longer supporting it. So so honestly, my trade would be back down to value area low right here. That's what I would target. It is Asia, and I don't know if I'm gonna stay up that darn late. So let's just meet it like right there. Hmm. What I could see happening too, just trying to analyze this a little bit better. If we are gonna go down there, what I could see possibly happening is something like this. We chop and come back up into here, and then full reject back down into this area right here. All right, let me grab something to drink. We'll let this play. I'm actually gonna, how far is it if I move it 430? Put me down. No, we can't do that. No, we'll just leave it there. All right, guys, I'll leave this trade on for y'all, and I will be right back. I'm just gonna move this because I don't want too much noise on here, but okay. Yes, sold at VWAP. Nice. Yellow Shore, NFA brother. I came in a random channel to just say I'm short. Well, you came to the right channel. It's you know, red candles, you know, so what better one can you come to? Up 80 ticks. I wrote indicator by 10 years experience, only XAU USD Bazaar. That's pretty cool. Been holding this short forever. Glad it played out. I'm glad it played out for you too, AV the Great. I used to play Smite with a guy named AV the Great. Did you ever play Smite? That's right. This is relationship advice. Relationship with NQ. Why bullish? Man, because it's been bullish. Look, it's been bullish. That's why bullish. I didn't mean to throw that up there. I did not mean to throw that up there. Watch it come right up. Watch it come right up. Stop me out. Come in this range right here. And then go back down. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. I can almost guarantee it. But you know what? I'm kind of freaking tired of this account anyways. I'm about to fire this account. We're just gonna put it up there. I don't care. Right there. I don't know how much drawdown this account has on it. It might blow it. Who knows? But I won't be here to watch it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do this. I had to grab another cookie. I came in a random channel. Yeah. Up 80. Been holding this show forever. That's right. This relationship. All that. You better reverse that right now. I thought you were short. Get the parachute. That's funny. I've told is a reversal point. No sell in the chart. I told is reversal point. No sell in the chart. It very well could. I mean, it very well could reverse right here. I mean, it came down and tapped right in this. This zone held more than this zone has. And it came flying to that zone like it was nothing. I mean, it had one little... But... I mean, it very well could reverse and now come up and pass these highs, but I don't know. I take this trade off of POC all the time during New York, so I'm hoping that it'll work during Asia too. I don't know if it will. It's a test, and I'd rather test it out on this account that's damn near almost blown anyways, right? So I'm not really worried about it. But I post these pivot trades in Discord every morning off New York, and people see me every morning make $500, $700, $900 off of the same trade idea every time. So it'd be nice if it works in New York and Asia too. Supply and demand these damn cookies. That's funny, boy. You chased the fake out. Now you're short. Chased the fake out. I didn't chase the short. I was trying to get the long. I was trying to, right here when it came down in this area where it kept getting supported at, and because I've just kind of had a bullish bias all night, I was trying to catch the long off here. It didn't work, and I said if it closed below it, I was going to short. And then it started picking up velocity, right? So I hurried up and got into it. But a 5-minute chart also, she's going to go up. Well, it's possible that she can go up. It's very possible. It's very possible this right here came, stopped out all this, got fuel, and it's going to go back up to where I originally thought it was going to go to. But now we're below POC, right? So there's a difference. When we were above POC, I was trying to catch these longs because I wanted to see the pivot work, but it didn't. So what can you do? Never claim to be a perfect trader, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I mean, that's why I tell you guys, don't copy trade me, especially whenever I'm trading riskier and I'm trading on E-valves that are almost blown. You gotta take the context with it, right? This isn't a funded. This isn't like a account that's about to be passed. This is an account that I'm basically tired of babysitting and I'm ready to get rid of it. So if you have an account like that too, then I guess you could. I don't know. Could be right, could be wrong. I win a lot of trades on stream. I win a lot of trades that I put in the Discord every day. So it's okay to have a bad one every now and then, Avery. I'm sure you lost your fair share of fair share of trades as well. What's up, George? How's it going, bro? Pretty good. We just did the giveaway. The the market is finally starting to move a little bit, because we were dealing with this chop city for all night, and then we just got this huge momentum down, and so we're gonna bounce off a POC from the bottom side. I'd like to see it come on down. We have a lot more room to work with coming down than we do going up, as far as in the pivots off of this. Like from here to there is not as juicy as from here to there. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you went from bull to flip bearish. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that, because like let's say it is bearish now, and you just kept the straight bullish, and it was bearish, you would just lose and lose and lose and lose. Sometimes you got to be dynamic. This was my bias. My bias was it's going to go up just because of all the confluences that was telling me it was going to go up. My bias apparently could be wrong, and I have to adapt to that. And that's what I've agreed to myself. If we pass this zone right here that held this price up so many times and below POC, well, then I think it's time to change my bias at that point. But it is Asia, and we did have the D shape on the volume pattern, so it technically could just freaking do this all night long. Who knows? Who cares? No biggie. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I calculated this price from future zone today, 9:47, and maybe up to 10 p.m. Let's 5 minute. Yeah. Financial real time entertainment. Yeah. Well, I still feel good about this trade. Just because you had a little bit in the red don't mean anything. I still feel fine. We're still below POC. We're still holding this. We haven't passed through the zone right here that's kept this up. I feel perfectly fine. I'm a little bit in the red, but I could technically add on right there if I thought it was still coming down, but I don't want to. At this point, I really don't know what the hell it's trying to do. We failed to make value area high. Literally passed right through this zone with no problem. Failed to break these lows. Hell, Asia could just chop here all night long. That's probably what I don't know. I know it better do something quick, because I'm gonna go to bed. If we don't do something quick, I'm just close it out and go to sleep. I calculated, yeah. How's it going, bro? Left loud, I'll stop. Oh, I don't care, Texas. This isn't real money. This is fake monopoly money. It doesn't bother me. It's not like if I was trading this right here, I would be worried. I was trading my real money. This is my real cash account that I trade. But with this prop firm money, I could care less. Honestly, I'd rather this damn account to just go, and I can just start a fresh one. I'm tired of I've been babysitting this thing. I mean, I've gotten it down. Like, look at this. Up, up, down. Had a tilt day. up, up, down, and then so far we're on this day right here, down 238. Which this could change, and I can go back up 1200, and I'll be back in the same shoes of just battling this damn account. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I don't really want to mess with it no more. My trade evade, not a trade evade, trade day. This one's fine. This one's almost passed. I just gotta get 5 days, so try to hit between like 5 and 900 on this day and this day, and we should be get this one funded. But see, that's like an account that I'll only trade during New York. I won't trade that through this through this crap. I trade all my all the accounts that are crap. I trade during Asia, just to let you guys know, in case you didn't know. I don't trade the good accounts during this, and I hope you guys don't either. Unless you're just really good at this. I mean, if you're really good at trading through this, then you know, more power to you. I'm short from 2501, so you're short from up here. Damn, that's damn near perfect entry. Good job, sir. Good job. Target 25058. Good shit, I'm sure. Target, smart man. Yeah. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've had some really banger trades on Asia. It's all on stream. All my lives are recorded. You can go back and look through. I've had some that ran 100 points. I've passed Bullinox accounts in one trade on Asia. But I've also learned that I've lost a lot on Asia, so that's when I decided that I wasn't gonna. I was getting to the point when I started streaming that I would have like a trade day, or back when I was trying to take profit trader, or like the expensive accounts, and basically I would lose money on Asia, like $300, $400, $500 on Asia, and then I'd have to make it up on New York plus my daily hit, and I got tired of doing that all the time. Which, I mean, I did it, but I got tired of doing it. So that's when I realized, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start doing my accounts that have worse drawdown and not the expensive ones. I'm pretty new at being consistent. About 3 months consistently. I trade cash in the last hour of London, 3 days out of the week. Nice. I wish I was up for London. Unfortunately, I can't stay up there. Like, I can push 1, maybe 2 at max, but I get up at 6. So right now, if I went to bed right now, I got 5 hours of sleep. And normally I don't get to bed until about 2, because by the time I shut down everything, green screen, close down the house, all that, it's 2 o'clock. So really, I've been getting like 4 hours for the past, like, I don't know, 3 weeks now. I've been making up for it on the weekends. I've been sleeping my butt off on the weekends. Yeah. Alright, NQ, do something. Either push, bear flag, what are you gonna do? Push, something. Do something. Don't just sit here and chop. Mm. What's the minimum I have to make before requesting a payout? Just got my master account for Bullinox. So if you just got your master account for Bullinox, you have to make sure you stay within that. I think it's a 30% consistency rule. And your max, are you asking? Oh, the minimum you have to make 2,500 for the buffer, right? So you have to make 2,500 for the buffer plus 100 to give you cushion in between the buffer and your payout. So it's 2,600 is what you need to target. Your max payout is 1,500. Okay, so that's $4,100 for a max payout. You have to stay under the 30% consistency rule, and you can only do it after 10 days. So divide that by 10 days. I would target about $400 a day is what I would target if you're trying to shoot for a max payout with them. As long as you could do that, then you are Gucci. And I learned with my Bullinox funded accounts is like I try to hit 400. If I lose 400, then I stop for the day. So then that way all you're doing is, it's better to just, now you're just adding 11 days instead of 10 days, right? Now you're just adding one more day if you lose 400. Or say you don't even add one more day, like, and you just decide not to get the full profit and you do 400 the rest of the days. Okay, well, at least now you're still getting $1,100 payout. People still up, Shabuzi. Yes, sir. Only have 2 pro accounts that's been active for 3 months, 50 each. And damn, you've had them for 3 months? That's pretty good, Avery. 5K real cash that I trade micros with, which is when I tried the last hour of New York with real cash. Yep. So my real cash account is all right, I'm gonna see what happens here off POC. If it starts passing through, I'm gonna just close this out. My cash account, I trade the actual stock itself. So I trade the Magnificent Seven, so Tesla, Nvidia, Google, you know, like all the actual stocks. I've tried a cash account when I first started trading. Yeah, I'm gonna close that out. I tried a cash account whenever I was on Ninja Trader, and I tried trading. I put like $400 or $500 in there, and I tried trading NQ, and I didn't do too great on NQ. I think I got it down to like 200, 250, and then I started trading gold on it, and then I got it back up to like 700, 800, and then I went back to NQ, and then I lost it all, which I didn't understand. I really don't understand how it works, because like I didn't lose it all. I lost it down to like 250. Like I was down on my drawdown. I had like 250 left in the account while I was in the trade. But for some reason, Ninja Trader just closed it out and said that it was liquidated due to intraday margin. And I'm like, you mother... So they just kind of like took it. Yeah. I'm gonna close this out. Looks like we're gonna close back over POC, retest POC, and going back up. I want to take a stab one more time. Those two trade ideas are mixing with each other. So the trade that I always take, the come up, the retest POC, and then the move up, is I always take. But also, I know a lot of times whenever you're falling down, it will come back up and retest this fair value gap, and then move back down again and come up, retest, you know, like it does that thing. So now, which one do I take is the question. I I have had a bullish outlook all day. Breaking this level made me think bearish, but now we came back up and we've closed above it, so now back to thinking bullish. Retesting off of this. But will this hold for the drop lower? I don't know. I don't know. EMA still over, VWAP. RSI, we're at 50 still, which we've been all freaking night. Asia's hard, man. On nights like this, Asia's hard. It's just because it's so sideways that like all your trade ideas and confluences are just kind of mixing with each other. The Baser is hurrying up my target zone. Right, I want to do that. Just still broke. I love to swing real cash. Yeah. I mean, the idea for me is I want to try the real cash again now that I like have a lot more confluence and I know or a lot more experience, and now I know what days I can like literally on my cash account just take like the trend days, right? Like the days that are they're just trending one way all day, or have like your really A+ setups. But the way I'm gonna do it this time is my next payout, I'm gonna try to scale like up to 20 accounts with Apex and try to get one of those big boy like 20k payouts. And then I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna put it into a cash account and I'm gonna trade off that. That way, God forbid if I lose it, my initial money I put into it was really just whatever I got the payout on to buy the Apex accounts with. Yeah. I'm probably not going to take this trade. I just want to see which one played out. It bouncing off of this and coming back down, or it bouncing off POC and going up. Just to know, I guess. Honestly, I'm leaning more bullish. I really don't care about this count no more. I'm going to just take one more long on here. I'll put stop loss just below here. If it comes back down here, it's probably going to go back down anyway, so. So far, this gap is holding. It's gotta fight this. It's gotta fight this and this. Near supply zone. I don't know. Last stab at it. Last stab at it. It's two trade ideas that both contradict each other. One, for it to come back down, which is like the same exact trade. If you guys were here last night, you remember whenever I said it's going to come right up into this gap and then go back down to POC, and it did exactly that. That's the same idea right here. So one trade idea is short, one trade idea is come up, bounce off POC, and go long. But more things are leading to the long side, so that's why I took this one. 200 on the current bar for the win. Let's go, Kiko. I extend it on the fair value gap. Put it in reverse, Terry. We've had 3 continuous bullish days in a row. Statistically speaking, we should have a bearish day. Yeah, that was my bias yesterday that we talked about. Was we had the 3 bull candles, right? And then I thought we were going to end today's candle or yesterday's candle. I thought we were going to close in like a doji style candle, but we had another like bullish candle. So, I mean, it could just be an expansion. I heard that this contract we're in now, the December contract, is like a very bullish contract. Statistically speaking, every year that the Christmas contract is the bullish one. Our Tesla is really good for swinging. Never tried anything but futures. Well, I did Bitcoin a few years back, but I sit down on full commit back then, and I'm here now and want to stay. Yeah, Bitcoin is, well, crypto is just crazy in general. I mean, Bitcoin stable coins are a little bit easier, but then you get into like Bitcoin or stable coins is like the gateway drug. It gets you into altcoins, and then altcoins get you into meme coins, and then you just like find yourself filing bankruptcy. But Tesla, man, Tesla is a freaking powerhouse. Like if Tesla is going down, it's going down for a while. If Tesla's going up, it's going up for a while. It's just Tesla's one of those ones that it's just when it trends, it trends. So it's kind of all right. So this is a good sign. We broke through here. So that trade idea is now pretty much invalidated. So that's good. So now the retest off of POC, once again, trying to target the value area high. Not that I think we'll get there anytime soon because Asia is just so freaking slow. But this would be, during a New York session, this would be my target. And just for you guys that are like new in chat here, these are the trades I take pretty much every day during New York. Is when price is coming up, and I know I show this every night, but then I have people in Discord that's like, you never show your strats. So I'm going to show you again. Come down. Once when it retests, I take the long to POC. Okay, right there, every time. Second one when we're coming up, same thing I just showed you. Comes up on POC, I take the long from right there, targeting here. And then the last one is coming out of value area high, the retest. I take the long here. So that's pretty much the 3 bullish trades, the long trades. The short trades is the exact opposite. We come down, we come up, we bounce. I take the short to here. If we just come straight down and don't bounce off of this, and we just come straight down to POC, then I take the long from here. These are my models. This is exactly what I do. Say it came down, did this and this, and you took the short from here to here, and it comes down, bounces off POC. I don't always take it just because bullish seems to like, kind of like how we did here, right? You come down, we bounced off of it, and it can move, but it doesn't necessarily have to come down to here just because the short side's weaker than the long side, it seems like usually. Or that's in recent markets, I guess. And same thing with here. If it comes down through here, I do take this short, but as soon as I see any signs of like weakness, I get out, because you don't really have any other pivots to go off of, so you don't know how far down it's going to go. Or I've seen it where it only goes down 5-10 points and then comes right back up, comes up, does this, goes right back up, you know. But those are my trade ideas off of just these. I have trade ideas off of a lot of other stuff too, but basically just off of these pivots that I draw. One of my best, my A plus setups is the trade idea off of the external range that I draw out on the daily candle. Whenever those happen, they don't happen as often, but when those happen, those have always been like my largest winning and my most winning trades. Maybe reset VWAP and then drop. Oh, let's see. Could. Came in, completely closed this, bouncing off POC again. This is why I wanted to test to see if these pivots actually work in Asia too, but they don't really seem to work in Asia. They're so clean during New York, but during Asia, it's not working. I'm probably just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there, $100 risk, and leave that right there for 655. So if it ends up coming up and actually hitting this throughout London, then we'll make back the losses tonight because we're down 497. We'll make back the losses tonight and be 155 up for tomorrow morning. I'll let this one just ride for the night. So targets, stop loss is at 86, and take profit is at 25.025. But I do got to get to sleep because I'm pushing that 4 hours. Subscribe, like and subscribe. Yeah, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're gonna do Aqua Futures. We have a giveaway with them, 50K account. And yeah, so we'll be back on tomorrow night. If you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. And then once again, just one more time for our sponsors tonight, Apex, since they gave us accounts to give away of any account size you guys want. If you guys want to show them some love back, get an account through them and use code RED or use the link in the Discord. I hope all you guys have a good... It looks like this is going to get stopped out, by the way, though. It's so close. Just touch it. Just touch it. Touchy, touchy. Touchy, touchy. NQ's just playing with us now. See you, Mark. Yep, see everybody that's new in chat. I appreciate you guys tuning in and hope to see you guys again tomorrow night. And I'll catch you on the Discord in the morning. So hope you guys have a good night. Peace.